The hallowed turf of the Bernabéu witnessed a seismic shift in the Champions League landscape as Arsenal emphatically snuffed out any flicker of hope for a Real Madrid comeback. Arsenal demonstrated a composure and tactical discipline that belied their relative inexperience in the latter stages of the competition. The home fans, renowned for witnessing their team's miraculous escapes in the past, were eager to see lightning strike again. But this time, Arsenal had other plans. Real Madrid, a team that had hoisted the Champions League trophy a staggering 15 times, including 6 times in the last 11 seasons, found themselves outmaneuvered and outplayed. The swagger and invincibility that had characterized their previous campaigns were nowhere to be seen, replaced by a palpable sense of frustration. Did we fall short of what we wanted in pure football terms? Perhaps, admitted Real Madrid captain Lucas Vazquez, reflecting the team's inability to crack Arsenal's resolute defense. They really are terrifically organized defensively. Real needed a fast start, a goal to ignite the comeback fire. Kylian Mbappé, the talisman leading their attack, did find the back of the net in the opening minutes, but his celebrations were swiftly cut short by the linesman's flag, a clear offside call. Arsenal, however, weren't content to simply sit back and defend their lead. They came to Madrid with a clear intention to win the game, and their attacking intent was immediately evident. Bukayo Saka, a constant threat throughout both legs of the tie, forced a smart save from Real Madrid's goalkeeper, Thibaut Courtois, early on. The Gunners were presented with a golden opportunity to effectively kill off the tie when Raul Asensio needlessly brought down Mikel Merino in the box from a corner. After a VAR review, the referee pointed to the spot, giving Saka the chance to atone for his missed penalty against West Ham just days before. Saka opted for a cheeky Panenka-style penalty, a chipped effort designed to deceive the goalkeeper. However, Courtois read the attempt perfectly and clawed the ball away, denying Saka and momentarily injecting a surge of hope into the Real Madrid supporters. The pendulum seemed to swing further in Real's favor when the referee, after minimal contact, initially awarded a penalty to the home side after Mbappé tumbled under pressure from Declan Rice. Arsenal's fans held their breath, fearing a potentially devastating turn of events. The pendulum seemed to swing further in Real's favor when the referee, after minimal contact, initially awarded a penalty to the home side after Mbappé tumbled under pressure from Declan Rice. Arsenal's fans held their breath, fearing a potentially devastating turn of events. But, after an agonizing 5-minute delay and another trip to the VAR monitor, the referee overturned his original decision, much to the dismay of the Real Madrid faithful. It was a pivotal moment, a sliding doors situation that ultimately swung the momentum back in Arsenal's favor. Despite the penalty scares, Arsenal's defense stood firm, expertly marshalling Real Madrid's vaunted attack. David Raya, the Arsenal goalkeeper, remained largely untroubled in the first half, as Real's reliance on hopeful crosses into the box proved to be easily dealt with by the towering Arsenal defenders. The second half saw Arsenal continue to control the tempo of the game. Mbappé, who had been heavily marked throughout the match, barely had a sniff of a chance. Arsenal's dominance was rewarded in the 65th minute when Saka, making amends for his earlier penalty miss, latched onto a through ball and coolly slotted past Courtois, sending the away fans into raptures. William Saliba, having an otherwise excellent game, gifted Real Madrid a lifeline when he was caught in possession on the edge of his own area, allowing Vinicius Jr. to pounce and score. However, even with the Bernabéu roaring its team on, there was never a sense of panic within the Arsenal ranks. The icing on the cake arrived in stoppage time when Gabriel Martinelli, bursting through on goal, calmly slotted the ball past Courtois, sealing the victory and sending the Arsenal supporters into delirium. "I think it's such a special night for this club, it's a historic night for this club," said Arsenal's Declan Rice, visibly elated after the victory. There was a lot of talk coming in about them coming back from the dead. They've done it so many times before. But we had so much belief and confidence from that first leg that we had enough to come here and win the game. Arsenal's performance over the 2 legs was a testament to their growth and development under their manager. They demonstrated tactical flexibility, defensive solidity, and clinical finishing, all the hallmarks of a team capable of challenging for the biggest prizes. Now, Arsenal face Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League semi-finals, a clash that promises to be a captivating encounter between two of Europe's most exciting teams. The Gunners have announced their arrival back at the top table of European football, and their journey is far from over after a clinical 2-1 victory against Real Madrid.